Do you sometimes find yourself questioning the deeper meaning behind your everyday experiences? If so, you're not alone. Many people reach a point in their lives where they start to sense that there's something greater beyond the surface of their daily routines. This feeling often marks the beginning of a spiritual awakening, a profound shift in consciousness that can lead to personal growth and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. In this video, we'll explore the 4 stages that lead to enlightenment and spiritual awakening. These stages represent a path of personal and spiritual development that many have walked before and countless others are currently navigating. By understanding these stages, you can gain insight into your own spiritual journey and find guidance for your personal growth. Spiritual awakening is a process of expanding your awareness and connecting with something greater than yourself. It's about peeling back the layers of conditioning and beliefs that have shaped your perception of reality and discovering a deeper truth about existence. This journey can be both exciting and challenging, as it often requires you to question long-held beliefs and step out of your comfort zone. The importance of spiritual awakening in personal growth cannot be overstated. As you progress through the stages of awakening, you may find that your perspective on life shifts dramatically. You might discover new sources of meaning and purpose, develop a greater sense of compassion for yourself and others, and feel more connected to the world around you. This process can lead to profound positive changes in your relationships, career, and overall well-being. Let's dive into the first stage of spiritual awakening: awareness. This stage often begins with a sense of dissatisfaction with your current life. You might feel like something is missing, even if you can't quite put your finger on what it is. This feeling can manifest in various ways. Perhaps you're successful by societal standards, but still feel unfulfilled. Or maybe you're experiencing a general sense of restlessness or unease. During this stage, you start to question the deeper meanings behind your experiences and the world around you. You might find yourself pondering existential questions like, what's the purpose of life? Or, is there more to existence than what I can see and touch? These questions can be uncomfortable at first, as they challenge the beliefs and assumptions you've held for much of your life. There are several signs that indicate you're entering this stage of heightened awareness. You might become more sensitive to the energy of people and places around you. You could start noticing synchronicities or meaningful coincidences in your life. You may feel drawn to explore spiritual or philosophical ideas that you previously dismissed or never considered. This newfound curiosity and openness are hallmarks of the awareness stage. It's important to note that this stage can be both exciting and unsettling. As you become more aware of the deeper aspects of life, you might also become more acutely aware of the suffering and injustice in the world. This can lead to feelings of sadness or frustration, but it's a natural part of the awakening process. These feelings often fuel a desire for positive change, both in your own life and in the world at large. As you move through the awareness stage, you might find yourself naturally progressing to the second stage, exploration. This stage is characterized by an active seeking of knowledge and understanding. You're no longer content with simply questioning, now you want answers. This quest for knowledge can take many forms, depending on your interests and inclinations. Some people dive into spiritual or religious texts, studying ancient wisdom traditions from around the world. Others might explore scientific theories about consciousness and the nature of reality. Many find themselves drawn to practices like meditation, yoga, or energy healing. The key is that you're actively engaging with ideas and practices that expand your understanding of yourself and the world. During the exploration stage, you'll likely encounter a wide variety of paths and practices. You might explore different spiritual traditions, philosophical schools of thought, or even scientific theories about consciousness and reality. This can be an exciting time of discovery as you encounter new ideas and experiences that resonate with your inner truth. However, the exploration stage also comes with its own set of challenges. With so many different paths and practices available, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or confused. You might jump from one teaching to another, never fully committing to a single path. Or you could become attached to certain ideas or practices, losing sight of the bigger picture of your spiritual growth. Another common challenge during this stage is the tendency to seek external validation or rely too heavily on teachers or gurus. While guidance can be valuable, it's important to remember that your spiritual journey is ultimately a personal one. Trust your own intuition and experiences as you navigate this stage. As you continue to explore and gather knowledge, you'll naturally begin to move into the third stage, integration. This stage is about taking the insights and practices you've discovered and applying them to your daily life. It's where the rubber meets the road in your spiritual journey. Integration involves finding ways to balance your spiritual insights with the demands of your everyday life. This can be challenging, as you may find that your newfound perspectives don't always align with the expectations of society or the people around you. You might need to make changes in your lifestyle, relationships, or career to align more closely with your evolving values and beliefs. During this stage, you start to embody the spiritual truths you've discovered. This might mean practicing mindfulness throughout your day, not just during meditation. It could involve treating others with more compassion and understanding, even in difficult situations. You might find yourself making decisions based on your inner guidance rather than external pressures or expectations. One of the key aspects of the integration stage is learning to balance the spiritual and material worlds. It's about finding ways to live your spiritual truths while still engaging with the practical realities of life. This doesn't mean withdrawing from the world or renouncing material possessions. Instead, it's about bringing your spiritual awareness into all aspects of your life, including your work, relationships, and daily activities. The integration stage often comes with its own set of obstacles. You might face resistance from friends or family who don't understand your new perspectives or behaviors. You could struggle with old habits or patterns that no longer serve you. There might be times when you feel like you're backsliding or not making progress. These challenges are all normal parts of the integration process. One of the most common obstacles during this stage is the tendency to judge yourself harshly when you don't live up to your own spiritual ideals. It's important to remember that integration is a process, not a destination. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you work to align your life with your spiritual insights. As you continue to integrate your spiritual insights into your daily life, you may begin to experience glimpses of the fourth stage, enlightenment. This stage is often misunderstood and surrounded by misconceptions. It's important to approach this stage with an open mind and a willingness to let go of preconceived notions. Enlightenment is often described as a state of profound insight and understanding about the nature of reality. It's characterized by a deep sense of peace, unity, and unconditional love. In this state, the boundaries between self and other subject and object begin to dissolve. You may experience a profound sense of interconnectedness with all of existence. However, it's crucial to understand that enlightenment is not a final destination or a permanent state that you achieve once and for all. It's more accurately described as an ongoing process of awakening and deepening understanding. Even those who have experienced profound states of enlightenment continue to grow and evolve. One common misconception about enlightenment is that it involves becoming detached or indifferent to the world. In reality, enlightened individuals often feel a deep compassion for all beings and a strong desire to alleviate suffering. They remain fully engaged with life, but from a perspective of wisdom and equanimity. Another misconception is that enlightenment brings constant bliss or happiness. While enlightened individuals may experience a deep sense of peace, they still experience the full range of human emotions. The difference is in how they relate to these emotions, with acceptance and non-attachment. It's also important to note that the path to enlightenment is not linear. You may experience moments of profound insight or bliss, followed by periods of struggle or confusion. This is all part of the process. The key is to remain open and receptive to all experiences, knowing that each one offers an opportunity for growth and understanding. As you navigate these 4 stages of spiritual awakening, there are practical tips and exercises that can support your journey at each stage. In the awareness stage, practicing mindfulness can help you become more attuned to your inner experiences and the world around you. Try setting aside a few minutes each day to simply observe your thoughts and sensations without judgment. During the exploration stage, it can be helpful to keep a journal of your experiences and insights. This allows you to track your progress and reflect on your journey. You might also consider joining a spiritual or philosophical discussion group to engage with others who are on a similar path. In the integration stage, focus on finding small ways to bring your spiritual insights into your daily life. This could involve setting intentions at the start of each day, practicing gratitude, or finding ways to be of service to others. Remember, integration is about consistent, small actions rather than grand gestures. As you move towards enlightenment, practices like meditation, self-inquiry, and contemplation can be particularly valuable. These practices help you to quiet the mind and open yourself to deeper levels of awareness and understanding. Throughout your spiritual journey, it's important to be aware of common pitfalls that can hinder your progress. One of the most common is spiritual bypassing, using spiritual ideas or practices to avoid dealing with uncomfortable emotions or life situations. While spirituality can provide comfort and perspective, it shouldn't be used as an escape from reality. Another potential pitfall is becoming attached to spiritual experiences or states of consciousness. While these experiences can be profound and meaningful, attachment to them can actually hinder your growth. The key is to appreciate these experiences when they occur, but not to cling to them or try to recreate them. Spiritual ego is another common roadblock. This occurs when you begin to feel superior to others because of your spiritual insights or practices. Remember that true spiritual growth fosters humility and compassion, not a sense of superiority. It's also important to be cautious of spiritual materialism, the tendency to accumulate spiritual experiences, practices, or knowledge as a way of bolstering the ego. True spirituality is about letting go, not accumulating. As you navigate these potential pitfalls, remember that challenges and setbacks are a normal part of the spiritual journey. Each obstacle provides an opportunity for growth and deepening understanding. Approach these challenges with patience, compassion, and a willingness to learn. One aspect of the spiritual journey that's often overlooked is the importance of community. While spirituality is a deeply personal experience, having a supportive community can greatly enhance your growth and provide valuable support during challenging times. Finding like-minded individuals who are also on a spiritual path can provide a sense of belonging and understanding. These connections can offer opportunities for shared learning, mutual support, and the exchange of ideas and experiences. Look for local spiritual groups, meditation circles, or online communities that align with your interests and values. Additionally, hearing about others' experiences can provide new perspectives and insights that support your own growth. However, it's important to maintain a balance between community support and individual practice. While community can be invaluable, your spiritual journey is ultimately a personal one. Use community as a support and inspiration, but trust your own inner guidance as the primary compass for your path. As you progress on your spiritual journey, maintaining your progress becomes an important focus. Consistency is key when it comes to spiritual growth. Establish daily practices that support your spiritual development, such as meditation, mindfulness, or self-reflection. Even short, regular practices can have a profound impact over time. It's also important to remain flexible and adapt your practices as your life changes. What works for you at one stage of your journey may not be as effective at another. Be willing to explore new practices and let go of ones that no longer serve you. Trust your intuition and pay attention to what resonates with you in each moment. Spiritual growth is not always about adding new practices or gaining more knowledge. Sometimes it's about simplifying, letting go, and being more fully present in your everyday life. Look for ways to bring your spiritual awareness into your daily activities, whether you're working, spending time with loved ones, or engaging in hobbies. Continue to educate yourself and explore new ideas, but also take time to integrate what you've learned. Reading spiritual texts or attending workshops can be valuable, but it's equally important to take time for quiet reflection and to put your insights into practice. Our exploration of the 4 stages that lead to enlightenment and spiritual awakening, let's recap what we've covered. We began with the awareness stage, where you start to question deeper meanings and feel a sense of dissatisfaction with the status quo. This led to the exploration stage, where you actively seek knowledge and understanding through various paths and practices. The integration stage follows, where you begin to apply your spiritual insights to your daily life, finding ways to balance the spiritual and material worlds. Finally, we discuss the enlightenment stage, characterized by profound insights and a deep sense of unity, while acknowledging that this is an ongoing process rather than a final destination. Throughout these stages, we've emphasized the importance of patience, self-compassion, and maintaining a balance between individual practice and community support. We've also discussed common pitfalls to avoid and provided practical tips for each stage of the journey. Your spiritual journey is unique to you. While these stages provide a general framework, your experience may not follow a linear path. You might find yourself moving back and forth between stages or experiencing elements of multiple stages simultaneously. Trust in your own process and know that each experience, whether challenging or uplifting, contributes to your growth. As you continue on your path of spiritual awakening, remain open to new insights and experiences. Be willing to question your assumptions and let go of beliefs that no longer serve you. At the same time, trust your own inner wisdom and don't be afraid to forge your own unique path. Your journey of spiritual awakening has the potential to bring profound positive changes to your life and to the lives of those around you. As you grow in awareness and understanding, you may find yourself naturally inspiring and uplifting others, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world. We encourage you to reflect on what you've learned in this video and consider how it applies to your own life and spiritual journey. What stage do you feel you're currently in? What practices or insights resonate most strongly with you? How might you incorporate these ideas into your daily life? We also invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could provide valuable support and inspiration for others on their own spiritual paths. While each journey is unique, we're all connected in our quest for growth and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 4 stages that lead to enlightenment and spiritual awakening. May your journey be filled with profound insights, meaningful growth, and deep connection. Remember, every step you take on this path contributes to your own evolution and to the collective awakening of humanity. Keep exploring, keep growing, and trust in the unfolding of your unique spiritual journey.